So I wanted to take you guys through some ways that you can build these so that they stand. Okay, so these are my letters, and if you look at them, you notice each one has a different, either an element or principle or both of art. This one is texture, looks kind of slimy. This one's 3D, so it's form plus line. This one is value, so it looks darker at the bottom. This one is movement and line. This is shape and color. So it's pretty easy to come up with the elements and principles of art because you can't really make anything without using the elements and principles of art. But being able to identify them in this piece is going to be something that we're gonna ask you to do. So how do you build this? So the way you can make it stand is you can fold the bottom like this. And then I think the easiest thing I found, you guys, is to use a longer piece of blackboard and just do your names more horizontal. But if you want, you can also build it vertically. But I think the easiest thing to use is either double-sided tape, or if you don't have double-sided tape, just you could roll a piece of tape. It's really gonna be probably the easiest way to secure these to the board. So this is basically where you fold down the bottom, put the tape on the folded piece, okay? And then you just place it onto the black paper that you're gonna secure it to, all right? Now, here's another, this is a hinge, okay? So what this is, it's just a strip of paper that's folded in half, and it's glued to one letter on one side and one letter on the other. And this just holds these letters together. I created another hinge just using tape. You can see right here. So those kind of make these stand nicely. I'm not gonna stand them up because you guys can't see it in the video when I stand it. So I'm just gonna lay them down for a minute. And I'm gonna talk about another way, especially if you're building something vertical, you can do a slot sculpture kind of thing. So this, where's my H? H has a slot right here. And then there's a slot in my A right here. So when you put these together, you just slide them together like this. And then see how it holds it? This is so hard to show you guys in a video, but you can see how it holds it up. And so then if you wanted to do the H using this kind of a technique, you can do that. There's another way you can make the H stand, which is just it's an accordion fold with a slot in it. Okay, so let me show you how to do that. So that's just a strip of paper that you fold in half, and then you fold it again in towards the fold, towards the center where you just folded. This just makes sure that you're even, okay? And so it's an accordion fold. When it's done, it looks like a W or an M. And then you're gonna squeeze it together here, and you're gonna cut your slot just to where this fold line is, okay? So I'll show you guys. You can use scissors or a X-Acto blade, whatever your teacher wants you to use. I'm gonna use scissors to cut all the way to that fold line. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put tape or glue on these flat parts. Okay, so I'm gonna use tape. Okay, so I'm gonna put the tape on this part right here. And on this side. And then if you stick this onto your paper, you're gonna, let's see how I want it to stand. You want it to be perpendicular to the letter that you're doing. So I'm gonna put my H like this. So I'm gonna lay this one here, and you're probably gonna want to do 2 of these. Okay, so there's one. Let's make another one. Okay, so again, you want it to be perpendicular. Kind of hold your letter where you want it before you place it down. And so that's gonna hold that should hold the H in place, but it's still not standing. So how are we gonna fix this so that it stands? I'm gonna use another piece of paper, and I'm gonna have it stick here to the middle of the H and then down to the board. Okay, so let's do that really quick. So I'm just folding this one because it's gonna stick to the back of the H, and then I'm gonna fold this one this way so it looks like this, and then I'm gonna attach it to the H and to the board. Okay, so got 2 little pieces of tape, and I'm gonna put them on this U-shaped brace. And you know what, you guys, you're gonna problem solve as you go. You're gonna find, oh, this isn't gonna work, so I'm gonna do this, and that's the whole point of doing this process. So I'm gonna see if this works with you right now while we're doing it. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on the back of my H. Oh, shoot. Put this on the back of the H. Oh yeah, see, that looks cool. So basically it's got these 2 accordion braces here and then a brace behind it. So let me see if you can see that. So it's kind of leaning over, which I kind of like. If you want it to be straight up and down, you could probably do another accordion fold the opposite direction so that it's square, but this is great. So then I'm gonna do my A. Build my A on here. Okay. And so where's my R? So what we want to do is we're going to want to create a hinge on the A and the R. And so what I did was I did a strip and I put tape, attached it to the R, and then I put tape on the other side right here, and I'm going to attach that to the A. Okay, so let's see. All right, there we go. Hold it for a second. So now we've got the A, H, and R. I'm going to turn it sideways so you guys can see it. Okay, and it's standing up, which is nice. Okay, so those are just some different ways. We've got the hinge, you've got a brace over here, you've got the little stands using the accordion fold and a hinge and a slot. So those are just some ways that you can use to help build your sculpture. And if you want, you can either build it, like I said, you can build it horizontally, or you can build it vertical, whatever you guys decide you want to do. I'd love to see some of your sculptures. Share some with me at Space to Create Art on Instagram. This video was created by Sabrina Wingren at A Space to Create Art.